He is the mystery man whose sole purpose is to name shame and jail. His undercover work has led him to the orphanage, the spiritual house, the port, the brothel, the mental institution, and a host of others where thick skin and metal is required to get the story. President Barack Obama calls him a courageous journalist who risked his life to tell the truth. In a GBC 24 exclusive on its personality program Legends of Our Time, we got up close with Ace investigative journalist Anas Arimiyahu Anas.
This is not a story of my life. It is a story of my society, driven by the need for social change. As an undercover journalist, my job is about results. It is about fostering development, but the stakes are always high. There are lives involved. It can be deadly, but important. It is often in the interest of the state. It is never a solo mission. I collaborate with civil society, foreign counterparts.
We meet an undercover Ghanaian journalist.
How do you get your stories as a journalist?
It's not very different from how you get your stories. It's just that I have to think and think, the kind of thinking process that a normal reporter goes through. I would do it maybe 3 or 4 times. The rules don't change. The whens, hows, whos don't change. They are the same. It's the application of the rule that makes you different. So it's not a Superman or a James Bond kind of, as people want it to look like. But it's hard work. You have to take your time. You've got to have a big heart. You've got to be diligent. And when you are diligent, your journalism will become
this kind of work that you do, sometimes do you become afraid for your life?
Certainly, there are moments where you have to think and think well. But it all goes back to the fundamentals. You have to ensure that you put the fundamentals right. And I must say, I don't work alone. I work with a team, both locally and internationally. And your eyes cannot be everywhere.
Yeah.
But what I do ensure is that in every investigation I have proper backup, including security backup, to ensure that if anything untoward happens, I'm properly protected. But I can agree with you. There have been some close shifts, and there's been some interesting moments, and some gnashing of teeth sometimes. But it's a hazard of the profession. The average taxi driver who drives on the road has his own risk. He could be crashed and he will die. So if we choose that path, we've got to face it and move on. If you are a bad guy, I'm about to knock on your door, and I can tell you,